This is a Rockwell world, folks, and I'm just living in it. I'm really deep into it today. We got a head-to-head battle between the two Rockwells that I own. The Rockwell T2, which is the butterfly adjustable, and the Rockwell 6S, the stainless steel that I got 6 years ago and has become one of my favorite razors. This is a fantastic razor. This is a fantastic razor. Let's see just how fantastic they are. Head-to-head, side-by-side, on the same face. Is this going to be fair? No, probably not. They're different razors. They're both adjustable to the, in their own way. But using a different hand on a different side of the face, there's going to be one over the other. But let's just see. Let's just see, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right. And Rockwell sent me not only this T2 and the still as yet unreleased mystery razor, which I can't talk about yet because I still don't have the info on it. But they sent me a bunch of stuff. They sent me, look at this. They sent me a shaving brush, a synthetic shaving brush. I got that down there. That's wetty. That's wetty. That's wetty to go. They sent me some shaving cream, barbershop scent. This stuff smells just like an old school barbershop. I love it. It's good stuff. I've already used it, as you can tell. They sent me some pre-shave oil. I'm not a pre-shave oil guy, but I'm going to use it anyway today. What the heck? It's on hand. Let's use it. Am I using it right? I don't know. I'm just going to put it on there. Yes, I am using it right. There you go. Get that, that misplaced confidence that everyone seems to have these days. Oh, where'd the cap go? Where'd the cap go? There it is. All right, we got the pre-shave oil, also barbershop scented. Good stuff. Do I seem hyper today? I feel like I start these off like barreling out of the gate, and then I need to kind of calm it down a little bit. Then I got the aftershave balm, Rockwell. They have treated me right in so many ways. Thank you to my fine friends over at Rockwell. And as soon as I get the info on that new razor, I will let you know. So we're going to shave with this. Going to lather up with this. And I'm taking a liberty to, kind of like those cooking shows, they've already done it. I put a Rockwell razor blade. This is all Rockwell, folks. All Rockwell all the time today. They sent me some razor blades with each T2 that I received. So I've got one in there. And we're going to put one in the T2. Okay, so this is the butterfly one. I've got the 5 plate in here like I always do. And I'm going to set this on 5. It goes to 6. But we're just going to open those barn doors, the butterfly mechanism, whatever, however you want to call it. The thing on top of the razor. Okay, let's do that. And then I'm getting silly. I'm going to take the Rockwell razor blade out. There you go, branded. Put that in there. Put that as easy as pie. You see that little fairy dust landing on there? I think there's a bit of soap or something. Tighten it down. It's got a lot of play. It goes all the way. There you go. Then you're tight. Then you're ready to go. I took a shower. I did my hair. And now it's time. I did the pre-shave oil. Now it's time to lather up, put some hot water on my face, and see just how well these two do against one another. This is a fairly soft soap. My young son, who was fake shaving the other day, found this and used it, and so he smelled really good afterwards. It's a good, clean, soapy barbershop scent. That's why it's called barbershop. But it is very kind of creamy, so a little should go a long way. This is kind of a small brush. This would be a good starter brush. They offer all these on their website. Go to Rockwell. I'll put a link down below because I can't remember the exact URL. I don't want to send you the wrong place. Ooh, smells so good. Just a beautiful classic shaving cream scent. Straighten it all out there. There we go. Okay. Get that excess, put it back on top. All right. So what I'm going to do is, because probably the right side of my face, your left as you're looking at me, is what I'm, really good at. I'm going to use the Rockwell 6S on the left side. So a little bit of a disadvantage for this one that I've got so much familiarity with. And this one I've only shaved with for about a week now. So let's go ahead and start and we'll see. I did a quick electric razor shave yesterday morning before I took my shower. So I'm not 100% clean from yesterday. So there'll be a little bit of growth we can take care of. There's always people out there that say, he's not even shaving anything. I'm not sure what they expect to see. They expect like a giant beard to come off every time. I don't know. Oh, that's the internet for you. How's everybody doing? Having a good... Oh, it's MLK Day here in the United States. So we're remembering and honoring the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. As I was leaving work this morning, the big MLK Day parade went by. That was cool. Tons of people marching. Playing music. There is a Martin Luther King Jr. statue on the campus at the University of Texas. And as I walked by that today, before the parade, they were all getting set up and they had some Motown music playing, you know, so I think it was Aretha Franklin. I'm not sure, but good stuff. Cool. Now, see, I'm so familiar with this razor, the 6S. I call it the 6C. Well, you know, it was a mistake in the last video when I was doing the T2 review. This is the 6S, the stainless steel model. But I've done my best to stain the dang thing. It is grungy. It is grungy. But that's okay. It's patina. That's what it is. Grandpa patina. Pater patina. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so already out of the gate, this is why this is one of my favorite razors of all time. You cannot go wrong with Rockwell. And they're obviously their other products are good too. It's a really good, rich, creamy lather. It smells great. Yeah, aftershave balm smells just as good. And the pre-shave oil also, strangely enough, smells similar. All right, let's go with the T2 set on 5 with a brand new Rockwell blade. By the way, that was a good shave with that Rockwell blade. It's a Swedish-made blade. All right, here we go. What are we doing here? I almost started shaving on this. All right, right hand. Oh, I like that 5 because I can feel the blade catching, and I like that. But I'm not feeling it on my skin like in a negative way, but it's catching nicely. I like that. That may be my setting, my go-to setting. It is on the other one, so I'm wondering what the blade gap similarity would be between the 5 plate on this and the 5 setting on this dial. It'd be interesting to know. The mystery razor, a lot of you, as I've said, have guessed it. But I can neither confirm nor deny until I get the go-ahead and all the information from Rockwell. Ooh, oh, I got myself a nick. I knew it. I could tell. Maybe 5 is a little too... All right, so there's one mark against the T2. I just got nicked. My own fault, not the fault of the razor. So I'm going to put my finger on it. But if my memory serves me, I don't get nicked very often, if at all, from the 6S. So maybe the blade gap on the 5 setting on this is a little high. And also, I was just careless, you know, so. It's a poor craftsman that blames his tools. If you make a mistake, folks, and I try to instill this in my own children, just own up to it. Own up to the mistake. It's way better than trying to lie your way out of something. So yeah, I messed up. Okay, so there we go. Let me put some water up and just feel what we got going so far. Okay, as I go against the grain, I got a lot more over here on the T2 side. I'll try to stop that bleeding. And less over here. So I think round 1, and we'll put that nick aside because that was me. You can keep it if you want. Round 1 goes to the 6S. Round 1, 6S. Now, I'm not going to change the plate on this. So I'm not going to change the setting on this. I'm going to keep it just as is. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop this bleeding because I don't want that to be a part of, you know, the next bit. So hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Once this stops, I'll get the Allen block out. Round 2 coming up. Okay, I think we're back. All right. Just the old Allen block, just over it a few times. If you don't have a styptic pencil, as I don't currently. I haven't had one of those in years. I had one for years, and I used it every now and then. All right. Round 2. Now, you got to remember, if you nick yourself, remember where you nicked yourself so that you don't re-nick it. You don't nick yourself again. I might need a little bit more. This is kind of a small brush, a little too small. Like here's, like see the size of the one that I normally use. It's a little taller, the knot's a little bit bigger, that kind of thing. So good starter brush. I prefer a larger one, you know. All right. Oh, it smells so great, though. It smells so good. Okay. Round two. Let's do it with the Rockwell first, just to shake it up a little bit. I mean, the T2 first. They're both Rockwells. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this just like this. Ready? No, I'm just kidding. Almost had you, didn't I? I'm going to be a little bit more careful. Make sure. Now the head is a rather large head. Let's look at the head size. So yeah, the T2 is slightly bigger, you know? Not crazy, but that top, you know, the Astrodome portion on the top there. So it makes it a little harder to get under here where I want to get. Now, where did I nick myself? It was right in this area. I forgot exactly. I'm going to try not to cut myself again. It was one of those little nicks that you can just feel it. It didn't hurt, but it's like, Takes a second for it to start bleeding. Okay, going up. All right. Sorry, I felt I was being very quiet there because I wanted to pay attention and not cut myself again. Okay. Hold on one second. I got to help the wife out with groceries in the car. She just texted me, so I'll be right back. I got out of that by going to the window, waving, shirtless, and with half my face covered in shaving cream. And I think she got the point, I think. I don't know. All right. Let's go with the second half. Now, they do have a different feel, of course. But I'm feeling that same grab, which I like, and which probably makes me like this razor so much, on this side of my face, as I felt with the T2, so that's good. This one's got many fewer moving parts, as you can tell, because it's a 3-piece razor. The other one's a butterfly with, all the mechanisms that go into that thing. Okay. See, I'm not going to be chatty Cathy during this. I'll be quiet too, so that it's not like I was yakking it up on this side. Now, whatever my opinion is at the end of this, it's just one man's opinion, just my opinion. Yours may vary. Yours probably will vary if you have both of these and you try them out. But, just take what I say with a grain of salt. These are my honest opinions. I haven't done this yet. You're seeing it happen right now. All right, let me put some water up. And just know that my opinion will probably differ from yours. Might sync up in some areas. Okay. It's getting real even and equal up here now on my cheeks. Now, if I go against the grain, I'm still feeling slightly more on the T2 side. But I think I'm feeling less as I go at an angle on this side. I don't know. I'm going to give round 2 to T2. Oh, tiebreaker. Round 3. I think I need a little bit more shaving cream in my brush. I kind of was getting thin there at the end. And since I got a bunch in here, I'm just going to splurge a little bit. I'm going to splurge just a little bit. Oh, nice, rich, creamy, smells good. It's good shaving cream. I like it. All right. There we go. All right, folks. This is it. This is for all the marbles. This is for the best shave in the world. Which Rockwell is going to be? All right. It's going to be one of these two. Well, the little nick is still there. All right, I'm going to do this. So I know right where that nick is. So I can take some more caution. I must have slightly gone over it with the last one. I'm sure I did. All right. If you're on the fence, if you're watching this and you're on the fence about safety razors, don't be. They're not scary, even if you think they might be. They'll give you the best shave of your life. I really mean that. If you take your time, as I often don't, I think you'll have the experience of a lifetime. At least it is for me. It still is, It never gets old, strangely enough. It's a weird thing. I'm going to go over the right side of my face as much as I'm doing here, getting all the little problem areas, as I always do. That diagonal from the ear down the neck, that whole thing. Okay. Final round. Oh, gonna beat the buzzer. Here we go. Yeah, still got that nick is still bleeding a little bit. Maybe it'll stop itself by the time I get there. That's what I'm hoping, folks. Hoping against hope. These are both solid razors, man. This is beautiful. I love this gunmetal. It's got this shininess to it. It's not too shiny, not too bright and chrome. Just enough. Handsome looking razor. Do you remember that old term where a woman was described as being handsome? Like I think there'd be like a rugged, sturdy, maybe not necessarily, traditional, ideal, pretty, but, handsome woman. Sort of a backhanded compliment, I guess. It's like after saying something terrible about someone here in Texas, we say, bless their heart. Oh boy, is she dumb. Bless her heart. It makes it okay, I guess. I know I must have brought this up before. Yeah, I like this setting, even though I nicked myself with it. I like the 5 because I can really tell when I'm grabbing those whiskers that are left. I'm dancing all around that little nick. Okay. Do the diagonal. Do all the things I just did with the 6S. Over on this side. Ooh, there's some hairs in the... This side, the hairs aren't there. The one that I said I was having a hard time getting up in there, but on this side, I got a few in the nostril. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Okay. There's a bit right here. There's a bit here. The nick has stopped again. Ooh, there's not a lot there, but there is some more here when I do this. Man. I'm gonna have to call New York and get a ruling on this. Get the instant replay. I'm not sure. Huh. I don't want to say it's a tie. Man, I don't know. Oh, God. I'm being so non-committal. Oh, it's too late. Guys, it's a toss-up. Honest to goodness. I mean, both fantastic, smooth, effortless, easy. I think it comes down to price, form factor, look, adjustability. Dang. It's a toss-up. They're both... I hate to be that guy, dang it. I didn't want to be... I can't choose between the two. I cannot choose. All right. Don't throw rocks at your screen, please. If you were looking for the end-all, be-all debate of this, I mean, who's doing that? Nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for this. But let's put on some aftershave. I'll tell you what. I'm the cleanest man in Austin right now. Cleanest shave in Austin. Wonder who else is shaving at exactly this moment in my town. Probably not too many. It's kind of in the afternoon right now. It's like 3 o'clock, I think. I know, my schedule's all weird. All right, Rockwell Razors Aftershave Balm. Put that much. Probably a little more than I need. This is a very liquidy. Now, so this is a barbershop scent, but a slightly different barbershop scent. You know what this smells like? This smells like that powder that they brush onto your neck after they're done doing your haircut. Like they've trimmed your neck and they put a little so you're not itchy. That's what this smells like. A little bit more so than the others, than the pre-shave oil or the shaving cream. Interesting. A little thin. I like a little bit thicker aftershave, but works great. It's got witch hazel in it. Yeah. There you go. Well, I hate to kind of leave things like that, you know, but sometimes it is what it is, you know. They're both fantastic. I like them both in different ways. And it's kind of like apples and oranges, almost, you know, really, if you think about it. It's like tangerines and oranges. They're both fantastic razors. And if you can afford one and you've been interested or curious, I can't recommend it enough. I cannot recommend it enough. It's good. They're great. Rockwell. I mean, there's some good stuff out there these days. And we're all luckier for that fact. All right. Well, thanks again to my friends at Rockwell who sent me all this great stuff. It really is good stuff. It really is. So don't feel like you're going to, you know, not get your money's worth, because you will. You will. All right. Coming soon, I hope I'll be able to talk about the mystery one. I built it up so much, you're going to be let down, I'm sure. All right. Geez, 24 minutes. All right. This is a long one. Have a great week, everyone. Happy MLK Day wherever you are, and I'll see you all very soon.